Hello. Good morning or good afternoon, everyone. Russ and the West Ham Network. Hope you're safe and well. We're just a few hours away from our opening home Premier League fixture against our West London rivals, Chelsea. I was outside the stadium a few hours ago already. I'm being a busy lad, and now I'm back here. I'm not really. I'm pre-recording this. But as we tend to do a couple of hours before the game, we try and put our predicted 11s together. So that's what we're doing today. My predicted 11 show. Now, coming out of the David Moyes press conference, there was a couple of tidbits of information. One around the goalkeeper, one around the two new signings, obviously. Dino, in terms of Konstantos Mavropanos. If I just say it slowly, it's okay. Is currently having a medical today, having had a fee of 20 million euros agreed with 5 million euros add-ons agreed yesterday, according to Fabrizio Romano and Darmesh as well from Sky Sports. So yeah, it's exciting times, and by all accounts, I think Tim is still in Ajax. He's still at Amsterdam trying to negotiate a fee for the Ghanaian trickster Mohamed Kudus as well. So, but anyway, so he spoke a little bit about the new signings. He spoke a bit about Areola and Fabianski. So, and obviously we've got the controversy about Lucas Paquetá. So it's going to be quite an interesting team selection when it comes out. And so, but I'll give you my thoughts. And see what happens. We'll see how close we are. They're basically, I'm never close at all to them, to be fair. But we'll crack on. So let's start in goal. Now, obviously the Bournemouth game was a little bit of a shock to some people in the fact that Areola was preferred to Fabianski, and Fabianski was dropped for the game. And he threw his toys out the pram and went on French sports media and basically said he was poorly treated. Moyes in this press conference basically dismissed it and said, look, we did the best thing we could. We spoke, me, the goalkeeper coach, we all spoke and told him, and it's my decision and it's a future and so on and so forth. So for me, that means Areola stays in goal, and he's in goal now. He's our league goalkeeper, and Fabianski will be the cup goalkeeper. And then next year we either get a new goalkeeper in, or maybe Nathan Trott gets a step up, or Heggie, or we buy another good goalkeeper to replace Fabianski next summer, because we renew his contract, that's for sure. So Areola's in goal. Now I think we'll play a back four as we have tended to. It may change when Dino comes in, maybe, in terms of potentially what we bring to the table, because obviously you've got three really strong centre halves then, so there is the option maybe to go to a back three if need be. But I think we'll stay with that back four. So Soufal, I think the back four is relatively simple at the moment. Soufal and then Zuma. Will he be captain again? Who knows? A little bit of surprise, I think, with Zuma being the captain, maybe. But then we've all sort of forgot about it. Everyone said, it should be a Gerd, or it might be Tommy Suchet. Everyone forgot about Zuma. But, we'll see what happens. He's always involved in all the team bonding stuff you see on like the West Ham YouTube channels, where they do like the training or whatnot in terms of open training sessions. He's always in the middle of everything. So yeah, same as a Gerd. Actually, both are all getting involved. So Zuma, he's partnered with Naya for Gerd, and then Emerson comes in, obviously left back. So that's pretty settled. Nothing that's with the exception of Mavropanos coming in. That's going to be our back four, I think, pretty much. And that was potentially maybe Ian Martson from Chelsea could be an option on the left-hand side in terms of a left-back option, potentially, with Aaron Cresswell impending move to Wolves. And they need it. Jesus. See him yesterday. Bloody hell. Torn apart. New one by Brighton, who we play next week. So that bodes well. Brighton, who have had 2-4-1 wins consecutively. Thursday games, very good, top of the league. Midfield. Now, Moyes, in his press conference, basically said that Alvarez and JWP were both available for selection. Now, they might be both available for selection. In fact, he says no one was unavailable for selection. And I wonder, in hindsight, with the whole thing about Paquetá, he means that. Do you know what I mean? It's like, so did he know that was going to be released today, that is going to be released on the Friday, in terms of all that stuff? So is he saying everyone's available? We'll come back to Lucas in a minute, but I don't think he'll start both of them. I think he'll start one, not the other, and we'll come to why I think one will start, not the other. So I think Tommy Soucek comes in. I thought he played fantastically against Bournemouth. Maybe the shackles of him who should not be named the former captain, number 41, just give him a new lease of life. Who knows? Who knows? And I hope so, because he signed a 4-year deal now. So we'd like to see the old Tommy Soucek back. And, with JWP's set pieces and his delivery, he may get back to his double-digit goals, which is what we need, really, because that was one of the mainstays of our success under Moyes. In terms of the success of Moyes' ball is set piece goals, and we didn't have them last year. And so the way we were playing was very similar, but we weren't scoring those set piece goals. Maybe with JWP in there now, we have that threat, and that's what I think he's going to start with. I think JWP makes his debut today. The reason why I think he does over Alvarez is Alvarez hasn't had a lot of game time. He hasn't had a lot of preseason. He's in essence had about a week since he's joined us. That's basically his pre-season. He had the Gold Cup, and then he was still on holiday, and actually came back from holiday to sort out the move to West Ham. So he hasn't had any rest period, and I don't think Moyes will want to throw him in. He might do. I can't see him dropping Soucek, so it's that, and I can't see him dropping the other person I'm going to be putting into that midfield. But I think Ward-Prowse starts. And maybe gets the one free kick goal he needs to be. I know he then joined top with David Beckham in 18. Now, I think Lucas plays. Moisey has played with the cat controversy. He played Zuma, despite the fact we didn't think he was going to play him. He played him. He's said in press conferences recently that, about the whole Man City thing, that he's our player. We're playing him. He's our player. They haven't bid the right money. Again, that sort of alludes to the fact that he'll keep playing him. Regardless of what comes out of this investigation is going to take a while to decipher, particularly, obviously, because they'll have to involve the Brazilian FA as well, or try and get information from Brazil in terms of that's where all the alleged bets were placed on Paqueta's yellow cards. So I still think he plays, and I reckon he'll have an absolute barnstormer. Chelsea lot will be ripping into him. There'll be loads of like parody chants about sold my car, about bookings or bets or whatever like that. But he'll play, and hopefully they'll have an absolute barnstormer of a game and let the football do the talking. That's what they always say. A bit cheesy, but it's true. And then the rest, I think the side picks itself. I think Bowen starts on the right-hand side. I think Ben Rama starts on the left-hand side. I think basically Fornals gets dropped for JWP. And then I think Antonio starts up front. And that's that's the side. We'll be interested to see if we get the Mohamed Kudus deal over the line, how that affects that sort of front three. We have been hearing suggestions that Bowen has been, they're not training him up, but they've been doing more and more training with him playing as a central forward, which would be interesting. Kudus could play on the right side. You've also got, Cornet potentially could play on the right hand side as well. Antonio could even play on the right hand side, So interesting to see what happens there. But that's what I think that's my predicted 11. What about your predicted 11? Let me know in the comments below who you think starting. And just put a list, and if you want to put some explanations in, feel free. We'll find out at about 3:30 whether we were right or wrong. Probably me, mostly wrong. You probably drop Paqueta, play Alvarez, play Fornals on the left-hand side, play Danny Ings, give Cresswell a run on, playing left back, bring back Fabianski. But anyway, that's my 11. So anyway, keep an eye on the channel. Anton will be doing a watch along later on, and hopefully he'll grab me outside the stadium after the game to maybe chat to some fans about the game and have a bit of a debrief about our thoughts. And then on Monday we'll be doing the ratings and cracking it on again. So take care, stay safe, stay warm, stay humble, enjoy the game today, and we'll see you guys very, very soon. Take care, my friends. Bye bye.